Sarah, I was actually speaking to two bankers in Singapore this morning. They say expect a wave of Chinese IPOs in 2026. Baidu this morning announcing plans to list its AI chip unit Kunluxin as intrigue continues to grow around China's ecosystem and its ability to become more self-reliant. Meta's $2 billion acquisition of Manus, the latest example of how even the best minds in artificial intelligence are widening their lens and looking overseas in Asia. And by the way, it's boosting valuations. AI is one of the main drivers behind China's outperformance, recording its best year since 2017, gaining over 25%. And the story really isn't confined to China. In Korea, SK Hynix, the memory chip maker, which rivals Micron, saw its stock gain over 240% in 1 year after making a strategic pivot to become a full stack provider, opening up a new fab to accommodate strong demand. Samsung staging a big comeback in 2025, clinching NVIDIA as a customer for its high bandwidth memory chips. In Japan, the AI storage player Kioxia went public and became the best performing stock in the world, surging over 500% in 2025 as the company wins new customers like Apple and Microsoft while expanding its manufacturing base this year. The rise, guys, of these Asian titans, it does mark a fundamental shift in the AI ecosystem that for long has been dominated by Silicon Valley's biggest names. It also means competition is becoming more fierce, with about 5 AI-related Chinese names expected to go public in Hong Kong this January, guys.
Yeah, I don't believe that includes ByteDance, which, of course, is one of the absolute giants, Seema, as you well know. Talking to some investors there, they tell me, I mean, the thing's doing as much as $50 billion in net income. Its last round, or so to speak, was only $350 billion value. It seems obviously to be worth a lot more than that, but I'm not sure an IPO is in store for 2026. But again, to your point, it's one of the most powerful companies out there. Just the reports about the 14 billion in chips that they may be buying from NVIDIA, for example.
Sure, and I think a lot of it comes down to the policy that's in play here, whether it's Beijing putting more pressure on its domestic companies to become more self-efficient. As they do this, as they focus on more innovation, there's also a need to raise more capital because, as we know, whether you're playing a role in the semiconductor space or in memory or building out the cloud computing real estate assets, it's capital intensive, and there's a need for an injection here as that more of these companies look to go public and ride this wave as more interest does grow for companies that are focused on AI outside of the U.S.
Yeah, if they don't get bought first, I guess. Seema, thanks.